Came all together and we created small society, which was like a mirror of what happens in Europe in our communities.
Europe connects people!
We spent a lot of time together, and in this time we had many workshops, we have many activities, we have many team buildings.
One of the sessions that I remember the best and I really liked was yes or no. We had a line which divided us into yes or no groups.
I am okay seeing a gay couple kissing in public.
If you're gay, okay, it's no problem. But what do you think about the other gays who are, making parades or kissing in public?
I'm okay with them. Just that. Just that I want to say.
I want to start a discussion with this homo. Gay people are normal, are the same, are equal.
Alex is not against gays kissing. Alex is against people in general kissing in public. He doesn't like it.
If you have the ability and financially and also the space to host a refugee family for a week, what do you do?
And it's like natural here, it's very hard to get rid of this, but I think if I see someone who is in need, I will just take him to my house.
If I have money, and I will give some products and maybe a little bit money.
Need to know more about these persons, need to know more about these refugees who are coming.
It was very interesting because for the first time we always had discussions and we could realize that we are different and we have different opinions. But first time we saw it visually.
Το team building που είχαμε κάνει ήταν πολύ διασκεδαστικό.
We must build a monster.
13 legs, 1 tail, 3 heads and 2 wings.
Okay, τώρα πάμε να... Let's try something.
We're gonna lay our set on our arms.
We separate to two teams. We don't have an idea how we can do it.
Go, go, go!
After that, we make evaluation.
One team, I call them the mathematicians, who were like, now we counted it will not work. And both of the teams didn't check with each other. And the other team, I think, would be more like, why aren't they coming to us?
But then there is one more problem, listening. Here is the task, you have your time, you can start. And then everybody starts to speak. For the people who doesn't speak English, do they understand something? Team here, you need to appear all there without touching the rope.
My favorite session was forum theater. In this session we had to make a sketch with a bad guy and a bad ending.
Come on, go. Hello friend, don't like it here, come on. Please, where are you from? Where are you from? Syria, oh my god, you're a Muslim? Hey guys!
Change the scene.
No, man, stop! Why you do this? You need to stop this because we are 3 and you are 3. Guys, let's go home.
Our country, Bulgaria, is doing well. I've done reforms to make things better and solve all problems.
No, no, no! I don't agree with the president. I know how to fix the problems of this country. I control the army and the media. And now I take the president.
The situation in our country has changed. We have a new ruler of Bulgaria, it's Commandante, who is ready to make some good changes for our people. Sadly, we do not have any information about the president.
This is not legal, this is not under our constitution, and we name this Commandante as a dictator.
We want to see our president. We believe that he is alive. We don't believe this media.
Change the scene.
We will do whatever we can take and we can do to finding our president, but for your safety, because the situation is unsure, just stay at home and just wait for any information. We will inform you about everything.
I think that it is very helpful to understand what the real problem is and find a way to fix this.
Let's be together. Let's be united. You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
I wrote some aspects, so how the economy have changed, how the political life or influence and in general social life have changed or have been before European Union.
For all citizens of Latvia, we don't need to exchange money.
Lithuania start to speak more and more deeply about the human rights.
Have more stability politics.
Some prices for some products became more expensive.
We did it in acting. It was like a theater. I really didn't know some things about stereotype on countries.
This was
Come on.
A few moments later.
How manage?
The same people, they treat him bad.
When he became famous and rich, everyone was like, wow.
I like this idea because during this project we are not only learning about the world, but we are also learning about ourselves. How, for example, how tolerant we are, what are our values.
Someone who can ask a question, the same day could help another person with a question. So it's not that we have professionals and clients, for instance, but they are the same person.
innovative karta, it means innovative generation. Very important thing what we do in all the projects is that we involve sports all the time.
Welcome to our famous television program in the Netherlands, Ik hou van Holland. We ask questions and as soon as one of your team or the whole team knows the answer or you think you know the answer, you smash the table.
Which word is not related to the Netherlands?
Okay, say now. No, okay. Yes! We are gonna do a dance, and you have to guess the name of the dance. Second place, together with Poland, is Latvia.
Also some rain coming just straight from Russia.
So it's 100, the most easy, and 400, the most difficult question. If you answer the question wrong, the other team has one chance to answer correct. In which year Latvia won the World Championship in its favorite sport game? Never. Okay. The capital of Latvia is Riga. Okay?
The project Girls Crazy Dancing All Night. Virya, will you marry me?
Vladri, great voice.
I'm afraid to open it, there is something inside.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
What the fuck?
Maybe
It's called.
Meet me at midnight by the lake, XXX, room number 12. All the people here are beautiful.
In Geta, top model.
Yanis, the sexy guy.
Each group should make 5 photos of the consequences. What have happened because of our strong beliefs or our strong judgments.
Censorship. Hannah wrote something, you say, no, we are not gonna publish it.
We are judging refugees, we are judging like the people just they have some stereotypes of them. So this is like the guy that don't know the circle and he just hanging them on the same line, like the lines symbolize that they are just together.
Expressing your own opinion. I think your own opinion is more important than the other.
In the photo you created stereotype that refugees are stupid. To make as much intercourse with the locals, to get to know their opinion about some questions, maybe to transfer some messages to them.
Handel en is Nederland daar echt gigantisch van afhankelijk.
They want us to sing some local song, but I don't think it will work. And also I cannot sing.
What is very important in these youth projects? How do you think? Learning, of course. Sharing, of course.
Hoodie, towel, ball, banana. Cigarette butt, condom, water, flower, big trash bin, banana, ball, towel, hoodie. So who has 1 point?
Yeah.
Me. I have 2 points.
Okay, congratulations to yourself. Thank you.
My favorite moment from the project was the night hiking.
We have some tasks here for this, what we have to do. And this task, later on, we go to the person who will be with the task and he will be a leader. Then we will have to create a totem. All the tasks that we say now, it's a team task.
Zit hier nu een overstap, doe maar, ja.
You must work with people that you must trust at the beginning till the end.
Αν και ήταν λίγο στην αρχή πάρα πολύ δύσκολο, γιατί ο καθένας είχε τις δικές του απόψεις, φοβότανε τους δικούς του φόβους, τις δικές του ανησυχίες, αλλά παρόλα αυτά στο τέλος τα καταφέραμε και είχαμε ένα πάρα πολύ καλό αποτέλεσμα.
So there were some people who had special roles as well. In my group there was 2 people with secret roles. Everybody was yesterday asking me, why are you always asking, are you okay people? So he had a special role. He was a leader of a group. Do you remember there was some time when Theodora had a panic attack? Do you think it was natural? She had a special role to make problems in the group. And it was really interesting how the people was reacting. They even, forgot a little bit their roles and was trying to help her. While others who didn't have so much roles, were just walking in front and like, because when you're in the night, in the forest, hiking, you don't know where you are going, you don't know what will gonna happen, and you just, like an open book.
So everything what was happening yesterday and what is important for you, want that you would make your personal diagram.
Was a bit here down because we need to take our shoes, and it's going up again because we had a break with food and toilet. It was the best for the whole break.
Then the sad moment is for me like the crossing the river because in my opinion it was like some of us just crossing the river and then like don't care about the people who left and they was afraid.
the team building with the markers. We needed to send the markers in like 1 or 2-3 minutes.
If you pass the marker to someone and it fell down, do not touch it. During the activity, when you're throwing markers, giving markers, I don't know how you're going to do that. It's up to you, yes? You cannot move from your space. With 2:22, but because you have 2x, you've done it in 1 minute and 22 seconds. What is the challenge about? We are going to have conditions. So, if you want to take the challenge seriously, up to you. Will you break the rules or not? Yes?
After 2 or 3 steps, it will be stairs.
One exit?
Yeah.
Thank you. There is the rest of the group.
So it's a bench, so we can go help each other, you know, to pass the river. And also there is a second option, the stone. So we already have 2 options, and it's like up to you now which of them to use. In the water, this one, in the water there, it will be dirty.
No, but it will drown.
We gave example to show how it works, but half of the people are not interested.
Now we will have an intimate discussion and sharing what exactly is happening inside us.
It wasn't perfect, then I know that for me it wasn't perfect. No?
Good, very good. And I was happy that we have some events.
This is for everything I learned that I can use later in my life. It's for all of you, because I'm really glad that I met you. The hike.
For the hike.
For innovative karta, for all the
Trainers. I've also learned now that negative emotions and maybe bad situations can be a really good learning opportunity. So I just want to.
For big amount of gossips. For tonight, because we have to say by being together, by reflecting our behaviors and our emotions, I think we figured out the reasons of today's Europe's challenges.
Had an opportunity to share our opinions, to learn about a little bit more about ourselves, and it was very interesting to see our development.
From our Queen, a big welcome to all of you, and we would like to ask you to follow all the rules which was created under the management of the Queen.
W Bułgarii to jest mój 3. projekt i dopiero tutaj czuję, że jesteśmy tak naprawdę rodziną.
I poznałem świetnych ludzi, których na pewno długo nie zapomnę.
Συλλέγεις πάρα πολλές διαφορετικές πληροφορίες από όλο τον κόσμο.
Bet kartu turėjome ir labai daug užduočių, kurios mums leido pasireikšti kūrybiškai.
Ir tikrai dauguma dalyvių pasiėmė tiek, kiek aš net nesitikėjau, kad jie pasiims.
Από αυτό το πρόγραμμα έμαθα πάρα πολλά πράγματα, όπως το να έμαθα πράγματα για τον εαυτό μου.
Inovatyviai kartai, kad jinai suteikė man galimybę ir motyvavo mane parašyti šitą projektą.